we talked about global variables earlier. We can create user defined global variables, and Talents itself gives us so many system global variables. So let me show you how to use those global variables, system global variables. So if you remember, let me show you one job. If you remember, each component, as I said, will have different global variables. And how can you find out those? By going into the outline, and each component, when you click on this, they will show different global variables. So these are the global variables. One way of finding is this. Another way is, you in any text window, click control space, then you will get all these functions and all. If you want to get the global variables corresponding to a component, you can go until the end. It will show all the global variables for those components, and you even have the job name and the project name as the global variables. Okay, so if you want to use job name or the project name somewhere, you can use those two global variables first. But now we are going to use, so this file list, what it does is, it will read different files, whatever we mention here, from a directory. That means if there are 10 files, it will iterate those 10 files. Okay, one file at a time. So what's happening here is, it is reading one file, one by one file, and then we are copying those files to different place. Okay, we are just copying from one directory to different directory, one after another. But this copy stage, it should know which file it is iterating at that time. So luckily, this component, it gives us that information. So it has 6 global variables, the default error message, and NB file, we have number of files, and along with that we have 4 others. One of them is current file. So when you use this, it will give the file name, whatever the file name that is iterating at that moment. Then it has current file path, means along with the file name, it will have the file path. File path and file name both will be there with this variable. And then we have file extension. So we are searching for .txt, so this will give .txt. Then the file directory, so it will give this value. So in order that particular file to be copied, all we need is file path, not the current file, because current file only gives the file. We don't know where the location is, but we want the path. So we will use this global variable as the file name, because it has all the path and the file name in this global variable. So this is how we define it. So we want the variable as a string, so we mention it as a string. Then we use global map, and then dot get, we are getting it, get, this is the file component name, and then this is the value, current underscore file path. So remembering this syntax is hard if you are not from Java. So you can just do whatever I do. Either you can do this and go scroll down and click on this, it will nicely give everything. Or another, oh sorry, I mentioned the file extension, but you have to select the file path, but that it's okay. But the easiest way is drag and drop. Cool, you got it right. That's it. And if you remember, I explained to you about this after flow. So what this means is, after means once this component completely finished running, then only you can use this global variable. Flow means even if this is running, you can use these variables. Okay, so whenever this is in flow, but it will only give the value of this global variable that component is currently processing at that time, at that moment of time. Okay, so if that's clear, I hope you understood. So then we use that here, 2 methods, 3 methods actually. You can just type it as you want, or you can control space, you will get the list, select it from here, or the easiest method, drag and drop. Let's run this. So it should copy all the 12. You can see 12 executions iterate. 12 times it iterated. That means this folder, it has 12 files. So it iterated 12 times to give that value, that particular file. So it copied 12 files. We can see that. So the directory is copied files. Copied files. So we have 12 files. You can count it. If you want, I can remove this. So I don't have anything. Now I will come here. I will rerun it again. It's fast. It copied. Actually, let me show you this interesting thing. This is too fast. I don't have any files, right? Let's clear. Run. So it copied very fast, but it copied one after another. So that's all I wanted to show, but these files are so small, it copied very fast. That's fine. You understood it, right? So this is how you can use system global variables. These are called system global variables because these are given by the system. You didn't create them.